shift into reverse and you can see a grid there with your backup camera. And notice that as I turn the steering wheel, that grid moves. See that? And that's called dynamic grid lines. Place those blue lines just inside the white lines that are painted onto the parking lot, and then you're just going to back straight up. Eventually your goal is to get those yellow lines to line up with the blue lines, to overlay the blue lines just like that. And then you're going to want to place that red line kind of near the curb that you're backing up to. That is a great feature. Use caution while backing. Always wear your seatbelt. Never drink and drive. Never text and drive. Call your mom, and spay and neuter your pets. Left side of the steering wheel audio controls with voice commands. Volume up and down. Preset station scan or track up and down. That will change the mode from AM, FM, XM, CD, iPod, Bluetooth. Voice commands, Bluetooth, multi-information display for the center little area there, lane departure alert, radar cruise control. With the key fob inside the vehicle, place your foot on the brake, push the start button, and she fires right up. On the far left here is your turn signal stalk with headlights and fog lights. Over on the far left you see DRL off, that's daytime running lights, auto, parking lights, and headlights on manually. Fog lights. I recommend you take this little hash mark here, roll it to auto. That's going to let the LED daytime running lights stay on, increasing your safety while you're driving during the day. This is pretty cool. See that? It only blinked 3 times, watch. It's because I did not fully engage it. When you fully engage it, so that's kind of like a little 3-blink lane change thing. It does have intelligent high beams. You see right there it says auto. Push that in, push this stalk forward. Whenever you're in proximity to another vehicle, they will automatically lower to low beam. Then when you're not around another vehicle, they'll come back up to high beam. A windshield wiper stalk, and you can see on the inside of that you have high, low, intermittent, off, and mist. So the off is the default position, so I'm going to push it up, and there we go. And intermittent, 1 click down, then low, then high, all that. Okay, intermittent, this controls the intermittent speed of the wipers. Rear wiper control, and so you can roll that up, intermittent, and then you can roll it up again and it's on constantly. Pull this toward you, it'll wash off the front glass. Push it away from you, it's going to wash off the back glass. Multi-information display here. That's going to be that multi-directional keypad. I'm going to press this button, the pages icon display comes up here. And so I'm going to press down on that keypad. And right now I'm inside the information screen. You see the eye right there that's highlighted? So I'm in that screen. And then I'm just going to press down. And so that's all driving information. Sway warning, if it has to warn you repeatedly with the lane keep assist, lane departure alert feature, that's going to calculate how, based on how many times it has to warn you when you need to take a break. If you're swerving a lot, swaying a lot in and out of your lane, it's going to pop up and tell you to take a break. I love that feature. I just press the little back arrow. I'm going to press right, navigation, audio, that's lane departure alert. I just press the lane departure alert icon on the steering wheel right there. And now I see that lane departure alert feature. Just press the cruise control on button right there, on. And now my radar cruise control is ready. Now I just press the distance for the radar cruise control right there. And now that allows me to set the distance. That's the furthest amount away. That's the next. That's the closest. At that distance, it's going to keep you at the maximum distance from the vehicle in front of you to maintain safety. If the person in front of you brakes, the Highlander will brake. Now this center display is absolutely fantastic. Audio, home, apps, seek track, volume, tune and scroll, CD, and I can press audio sources, AM, FM, XM, CD, USB, audio, and Bluetooth audio and auxiliary. I can press home, and that's a customizable screen. Driver Easy Speak, love this. You can hit on, and there is a little microphone up here in the front, and it is going to allow the people in the third row to hear my voice through the speakers in the back because it picks it up. I just hit that, and I can actually hear my voice kind of like in stereo right now in the car. That is so cool. Apps, and this is part of the Toyota Intune system. So this is how I'm going to control different settings for different apps, like navigation, audio, phone, messages. It can actually read text messages and emails out loud to me. Eco, that's going to be fuel economy information, letting me know how my driving is. Setup is how I'm going to basically set the vehicle to work in the exact way I want it to work, according to these things. Remember I was telling you about the home screen? So the 3-panel layout is here, and I'm actually going to change the Driver Easy Speak to weather, and I'm going to change phone to audio. That's kind of the way I always do it, because when I get in the car, I want to see, the first thing I want to see is the big screen for navigation to see where I am. I want to see weather, and also I want to see the radio. So if I'm listening to the radio, I want to be able to see the radio controls here. And you can see that you can combine AM, FM, and XM all on one set. The selections you see here, 1 through 6, represent a set. And so this is going to be the different stations that I can memorize. I've got arrows here up and down, so I can press this, and you can see that I have a whole lot of stations that I can memorize, all the way up to 36. So what I'm going to do is tune here to the station that I want to memorize. You see that? And then when I get to the station that I want to memorize, I press a number here, and it just memorized that in the number 1 position. Pretty cool. You see where it says HD? HD radio allows it to take full advantage of the FM bandwidth, so at any point I can press this and I can listen to the other 100.3. There are actually 2 100.3s in the area. Down below is your climate system. I have dual zone climate control. I can just use this silver ring to change the temperature here. And then whenever I turn this one here, sync activates so that I can, or sync deactivates so that I have control of the passenger side there as well. When I press sync, notice that these numbers are going to match. And now this button or this dial controls the cabin temperature. Recirculate. This controls the fan speed manually. That controls the mode, climate mode, or basically the fan direction. Rear temperature control. That cuts the rear control on and off. Defrost front, defrost rear and side glass. Hazards. Automatic or auto makes it work like the central air in your house. So when you press auto, you simply set a temperature and it's going to maintain that cabin temperature automatically. Right now we're looking at the map lights and the home link, and also your sunroof controls. Far left, that's how you open and close the sunroof. Far right, that's how you tilt the back of the sunroof up and down. 1, 2, 3 is home link. That's how you control or set your garage door opener. Map lights are here and door. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I hope this helps you enjoy your ride. Remember to subscribe and share, and enjoy your ride.